Television viewers were in for a surprise when they got a sneak peek at the green room during the 2025 NFL Draft, held at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. As ESPN and NFL Network broadcasted the event live on Thursday night, they offered an exclusive look at the behind-the-scenes action before the real festivities kicked off. The green room, which is where the 17 players selected to attend the first round of the draft gather with their families, quickly became the subject of online banter. While the room was meant to serve as a comfortable and calm environment for prospects and their loved ones, fans couldn't help but compare it to something far more ordinary, far less glamour. Why does the NFL Draft green room look like an Ashley furniture store showroom? One Twitter user quipped, poking fun at the stark, modern furniture that lined the room. Another commenter chimed in with a lighthearted jab, "This looks like a rent-a-center." Not missing a beat, another viewer asked, "Is it an IKEA?" As the cameras panned across the space, it became clear that the room, with its plain chairs and carefully arranged plants, had drawn its fair share of mockery from viewers online, who saw it as a far cry from the grand spectacle one might expect for such a high-profile event. While fans poked fun at the setup, the green room itself serves as a pivotal location during the draft. The invited 15 players, each hoping to hear their name called and take that life-changing step into the NFL, would soon make their way from the green room to the red carpet, leading them toward the stage where their futures would be decided. The stage itself, situated between Lambeau Field and the Resch Expo, is where all the drama unfolds, and the players, their families, and millions of viewers around the world anxiously await those pivotal announcements before the picks start. Rolling in, however, the players and their families can enjoy a moment of respite in the green room. For a group of young men on the brink of life-changing decisions, the time spent there is about more than just waiting for their names to be called. It's an opportunity to relax and savor the moment, knowing that what happens next could define their futures. During this downtime, they can enjoy a carefully curated menu designed to accommodate a wide range of dietary preferences, whether vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or dairy. It's a small touch that reflects the event's focus on ensuring that every participant is catered to in both the culinary and emotional sense. But despite the green room's intended role as a calm, welcoming space, fans couldn't help but laugh at the juxtaposition of its simplistic design against the gravity of the event. For a moment, the excitement of the draft was momentarily overshadowed by the visual of a room that felt more like a showroom than a space for some of the country's top football prospects to await their futures. As the cameras continued to roll and the night unfolded, it became clear that, for all the jokes and online memes, true magic of the NFL Draft would happen when the players walked that red carpet and stepped onto the stage to hear their name. The green room, while certainly a topic of discussion, would be just one part of an unforgettable journey for these athletes. As the draft day buzz continued to swirl, the green room quickly became a symbol of the tension and excitement surrounding the event. While the fans took to social media to poke fun at the room's minimalist design, the players and their families remained focused on the task ahead. What was about to happen could change their lives forever. For these young men, many of whom had been dreaming of this moment for years, the green room was simply a temporary holding area, a brief moment of calm before the storm. It wasn't about the aesthetics of the space. It was about the significance of the occasion, and when the moment finally arrived, the players would walk into the spotlight, ready to take their place in NFL history. The green room also serves as a crossroads for families, coaches, and agents who have helped guide these athletes on their paths to the draft. It's a place where decades of hard work, sacrifice, and dedication come together in anticipation of one of the important nights of their lives. These families have watched their loved ones grind through years of high school, college, training to reach this stage, and for many, the emotions are overwhelming. While the room may have drawn its share of snickers for its uninspiring design, it was filled with the weight of dreams and the hopes of thousands who had invested in these young men's futures. The players themselves, many of whom are accustomed to the high-pressure atmosphere of the football field, found themselves in a different kind of spotlight. This wasn't a football game, but the nerves and excitement were palpable. It wasn't just about performance on the field anymore, it was about a life-changing opportunity. The green room, despite its unremarkable appearance, was an integral part of the narrative of the draft. For many, it would be the last quiet moment before their name was called, before they walked out onto the red carpet and headed toward the stage that would forever define their future. But as the draft picked up momentum and the players made their way toward the main event, the green room's fleeting role became became a distant memory. What would stick in fans' minds was not the furniture or the simple decor, but the look of anticipation on the faces. Those brief moments spent in the green room before the chaos of the draft upon them would serve as a poignant reminder of everything they had worked. The laughter and jabs online couldn't detract from the significance of the night or diminish the accomplishments of the players in that room. As the draft continued and the picks came in, fans were glued to their screens, captivated by the high stakes drama unfolding in real time. The green room, though it had been the subject of memes and playful mockery, had done its job. It provided a space for the athletes and their families to collect themselves before the whirlwind of their careers. No matter what anyone thought about the room's design, the players were about to step onto the stage at Lambeau Field, ready to embrace the moment that would change their lives. And in that instant, all the online jokes about the green room would be forgotten, replaced by the real drama, the excitement, NFL draft.